Well, let's go all the way back. I know it must have been exciting to first come out to LA, see the Capitol Tower, make a record, hear yourself on the radio. Tell us about your greatest memories.
Oh man, well, God, you did a good, quick Cliff Notes version of it. But yeah, I came out in 1988, and I wanted to have a record deal. The classic story, and I met Brad, who was the bass, who was the bass player for Blind Melon, and it all came true. I met Shannon, and things happened for us. I felt super lucky, and we got signed to Capitol. I dreamed about that, being a Pink Floyd fan and Beatles fan, and I mean the list goes on with Capitol. So to actually sign a record deal at Capitol, in the early '90s, we actually signed on the roof. We tried to make an event out of it.
Hollywood sign, the whole deal.
Oh man, it was epic, and I'm a kid from Pennsylvania, man. I'm a country boy, so to be standing on the top of the Capitol building, signing a record deal was a big deal for me. It really was.
Well, the classic song, it lives on. We hear it every day. What was your greatest memory of it? You've been hearing that song on the radio, or playing the song somewhere. What's your greatest memory when you think of that song?
Well, I tell you what, people don't talk about videos as much anymore because it doesn't mean so much. But I remember, back then MTV was a big deal for us, and I remember the day we got the first cut of No Rain, and it was the first video that I wasn't horribly embarrassed by, and I thought, this is good. I think this is really good. I think this might, it looked great, the song's great, and we had put a lot of work in. We had already made like 3, 4, 5 videos before that video, so this was, like I said, the first one that I wasn't. Yeah, it was a step up, and I wasn't embarrassed of it, so that was a good sign.
That's beautiful. Yeah. And I know during those golden eras, obviously Shannon was good friends with Axl.
Yeah.
What was it like being buddy with Guns N' Roses in the MTV era?
I mean, it was wild, because for us, we were starting out, we were in a van, and those guys are flying around on jets, and Axl's flying on helicopters, and we're in our van waiting to go to the next show, and so it was
made that
cool.
video on a rooftop.
Oh, that's true. That's right. He did that too.
Downtown.
But it was cool. Those guys were really good to us. I have nothing but gratitude for Shannon's relationship with Axl and the band's relationship with the band, and they really helped us out. They put us on tours. We toured our ass off with them, and they were a lot of help, and it was cool to see. It was cool to see what not to do and how to self-destruct and things that we didn't want to be, and then things that we wanted to be. And they were
they're survivors. They're going to be here tonight.
I know. I'm a huge fan.
That's great. I know you get asked all the time, but again, advice to the young artists coming up.
I always say, man, just write a great song. It sounds so simple and cliche to say, but it's like, I think about the songs that changed my life, and those songs still are changing my life. So it's as simple as write as many songs until you write a song that changes people's life, and just keep doing it until it feels special, until it feels magical.